Hey guys, good evening. Hope everyone is on their healing journey back to immaculate health. You know, I'm thinking that since we live today in an instant, right now, undernourished society, we want instant gratification. We've lost sight of patience. We don't even do our own cooking per se. Preparing healthier meals, which has led to many illnesses with undesirable health issues. First of all, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor or in the medical field, although my attention is toward my family and friends' health issues. And I'm sharing this information before health gets to the point of medical assistance. This is where my spirit says share with anyone that has a listening ear. This book right here, it should be in your apothecary library. The name of this publication is The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies by Nicole Apelian and Claude Davis. The book is in reference to the healing power of plants. Our food is actually our medicine. My interest in herbal and holistic teachings began in 1980, learning about the incredible power of plants and herbal remedies, whereas many are in our kitchen cupboards, and we don't know the benefits or why we are using them in our meals. I'm sharing what I found in this amazing book, Herbal Remedies, on my channel for those on their healing journeys. I'm reading about gut issues since dis-ease began in the gut. What we put into our mouth may not yield peaceable results. So to me, I feel that intestinal issues starts first in our gut. So we're going to see what's so incredible about this book and the healing power of plant medicine. The subjects that I thought would be interesting, or to start off with first, would be we're going to talk about it. We're going to go into the digestive and intestinal issues. And first off, you guys, it's going to be a lot of gems in here. So take note. I'll come back again. I have to build up some courage to go live, but I will start off with on my channel doing my videos. So like the intestinal problems that we have, this publication will tell you what foods or herbal products would be helpful in remedying some of the issues that we have. But we first have to know and be willing and be open to just begin on our, test the waters on our healing journey. Because if we're eating a lot of things that doesn't have nutrients, or it has too many chemicals and things of this nature, our health is going to be jeopardized. So the purpose of a healing journey, it's not just, with our foods, our emotions, physical journey, our spiritual journey, all of this comes into play. So I'm going to get back here. Like it's talking about here, intestinal problems. If we go to page 54 to 55, it talks about cabbage. It talks about calendula. On page 55 to 56, we have marshmallow root. We have peppermint, sheep sorrel. We have thyme, and we have wormwood. Intestinal worms and parasites. And that's a big issue today, because so many people aren't aware of parasitical invaders in our body. And a lot of us have pets. They also have parasites, you know, they go to the vet and they get their shots, so they're good. But what about adults? So this publication, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, helps us to find out what herbal products is good for us. I'm sure people are familiar with black walnut hulls, black walnut ice cream. I won't say ice cream because that's not going to be feasible for us. Black eyed Susan, chicory. People use chicory for like coffee. Cottonwood, diatomaceous earth, L-campaign, fever fruit, garlic, lamb's quarter, male fern, mugwort, mullein, plantain. And guys, guess where plantain is? Outside your back door, in your yard. Self-heal, sheep shirl is in here. Thyme, we use thyme in a lot of soups and stews. White pine and wormwood. So I'm just briefly going to go to, let's go to black walnut. And I know in the South, they grow a lot of black walnut. I don't know if we can get it here, but if you have family or friends that lives in the South, you may can have them ship you some. So let's turn to page 226 to 227 and see what it's talking about. Guys, this book is just filled with so much information, and you have to purchase this publication to keep it in your library, your personal library. And in case you don't know what black walnuts or any herbal product that might look like, there are pictures, which is really good to have in this publication. And this is the Eastern black walnut. I won't do a lot of reading, but at least give you some ideas of the black walnut. And I know we went to a museum and there were black walnuts out on a tree. So they may grow here in Wisconsin. It's just certain areas that you may can find them in. And I kind of highlighted the areas and some of the herbs and plants because people are asking more about certain herbs and plants. It's talking about the identification here, then the edible use and other use. Let's see, get this a little more focus for you so you can see it for yourself too. It says use and other use. The seed is edible, either raw or cooked. The flavor is rich and sweet. The sap of the tree can be tapped and drunk or concentrated into syrup or sugar. Black walnut hulls work well as a dye. And they have this really nice aroma. They smell so good when you find them and they're green. The medicinal use for black walnut. It says black walnut is an anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antiviral, astringent, emetic, laxative, painkiller, and vermifuge. The green hulls are more potent than the mature black hulls and are what I use for medicine. So we know that these items and herbs actually work because people are using them, have used them, and some of the herbs and uses and the remedies have been lost and maybe not passed down. So that's the purpose of this book, to keep up with different herbs and products. It says that to treat and prevent parasites, black walnut hull used along with garlic cloves, Oregon grape root, turmeric, and we use that. We cook with turmeric. We cook with cayenne, oregano oil, and wormwood is an excellent remedy for parasite and worm infections. I have used this herbal blend for many types of parasitic infections. This remedy will kill the eggs, larvae, and adult worms and parasites. And guys, before we get too far, there is a warning, side effects, and also before you start any treatment or any uh, home usage, you can consult with your doctor to see if any of these herbal products or plants won't interrupt if you're on medication. So, always check with your doctor, because the purpose of using herbs is to help heal the gut and not just cover over the symptoms. You're getting to the source to get rid of what's causing all of your symptoms. So if you can get rid of that, then you're on your way on your healing journey. Also, black walnut is good for skin care. It's good for preventing and treating blemishes, acne, psoriasis, eczema, warts, poison ivy, and other skin conditions. You can use a poultice from ground black walnut husk and water. And for sensitive skin, it says try mixing a little of the powder husk with a carrier oil. Then it's an antifungal. Black walnut hull is an excellent choice for treating fungal infections. Black walnut contains juglone and tannins that are very effective for treating yeast infections, including candida in the gut and on the skin. Externally, black walnut is effective against athlete's foot, ringworm, jock itch, and other common fungal infections. Use the juice from the fruit husk externally as a treatment for ringworm, or make a poultice or salve from powdered husks when fresh hulls aren't available. Apply the absorbent powdered hulls into the folds of the skin for surface yeast infections and heat rashes. And I think a lot of times women get yeast infections possibly under the breast area because of the sweat in the summertime, or maybe any time, but in order to keep that area dry, I think sometime I've heard people using powder, and then it causes a fungal infection because it's moist. So that's just a little added information for women that has that problem, like in the summertime. It's also as a digestion and a laxative. It's good for the heart. It has a lot of omega-3 fatty acids. It's antiviral. HPV, HIV. People have long been using black walnut to prevent and treat viral infections. Black walnuts and black walnut hulls inhibit the reproduction of viruses, including herpes. A study published in the phytotherapy research found that juglone and black walnut hulls inhibit replication of the HIV virus. While there are no therapeutic recommendations yet, it would be advisable for those exposed or infected by HIV to take black walnut tincture. And the book also shows you how to make tinctures and how to dry herbs and make salves and ointments and things of that nature. In addition to the hulls, the roots and the buds also contain juglone. Juglone is not soluble in water, so best to use an alcohol extract tincture. And then it goes on to tell you how to harvest it and the warnings of the side effects. And most side effects we are dealing with are especially using certain herbs during pregnancy. We don't want to have the pregnancy interrupted because some herbs are strong enough to do that. And then some nursing moms may not be able to, use these as well. And then there's recipes for making the tincture. So see, guys, we have all this information. It's in our cupboards. It's in our backyards. It's in the woods. It's where we can really help ourselves get back to nature and live a more vibrant and healthier life. Let's see. We did the black walnut, mugwort, mullein, and wormwood. So these are herbs and plants that will help take care of intestinal worms and parasites. And especially men, they go in for their checkups